Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new.
Hello friends, and welcome to my very first Christmas video for 2025. As you guys can see, the tree is up and we did add a little train there at the bottom. We put this up as a family, so I didn't capture that on video, but as you can see, it is not yet decorated and it needs a lot of fluffing. But my husband was around and I figured, you know what, I usually put this up myself and I wanted my husband to be a part of it and the kids to help set up the train. The train is new this year. It is so cute. I'll run it a little later in this video, but just like your classic train to go around the tree. I think it just adds a really sweet detail. So we are going to get this fluffed. I don't know how much we'll do on the tree today, but I wanted to show you guys this area. This is my fireplace mantle. It is an area of my home that when I decorate, I love to focus on this first, and then everything else kind of seems to fall into place. So that's what we're going to do. And then I did get some new Christmas pillows and we just need to tidy up in here a little bit. So we're gonna kind of tidy as we go. For my garland, I have these 3M hooks on here. So we're gonna utilize these to hang the garland, and I'll show you guys kind of what I have laid out to use on this mantle this year. I ran and grabbed all my bins from storage a few days ago and went through everything, and some of this is new, some of this I've had, so I kind of set a few things aside that I had envisioned to use this year. This is the garland from Hobby Lobby. There are two 6-foot garlands here. This is very heavy, well-made garland. I know you guys have probably seen it everywhere. It's usually $99, but you can get it for 50% off. And to me, this is an investment. So I have a couple of them and we're going to use it on the mantle. These bells I've had for so long, I really couldn't even tell you where I got them from, but we are going to utilize these on the mantle. And then I already owned these stocking hangers, which I'm kind of tempted to spray paint gold, but we're gonna get them up there and we're gonna see how they look. It may not matter what color they are. And then new this year, I got these beautiful, they look like needlepoint stockings, very much something that you would have seen in my home growing up as a little girl that my mom would use. And they just brought me like all those classic Christmas nostalgic vibes, so I had to have them. And then the other thing I got new this year are these star garlands. There's two here. They're both 6 foot. I figured I would need 2 for my mantle. Hopefully 2 is enough. But I figured this would be really pretty to run through this garland here and then maybe add some twinkle lights. So let's go ahead and start there, and then we'll see where the rest of this room takes us. I wanted to share something super handy for kids, and that is the iCLEVER Kids Wireless Headphones. Whether it's for school, travel, or just quiet time at your home, these headphones have become a total game changer for us. I love that they are wireless and Bluetooth compatible, so there's no messy cords or tangles unless you need the wires. Like my kids at school aren't allowed to use the wireless Bluetooth feature, so I love that it does come with a cord for that option. They are also volume limited, which means they protect little ears by keeping the sound at a safe level, which is perfect for young listeners. The cushioned ear pads are super soft, and the adjustable headband makes them very comfy for all ages. The battery life is awesome, up to 40 hours of playtime on just one charge, and that means less charging and more music, learning, or entertainment time. My kids use these for online learning and road trips, and they've held up really well. The connection is stable and they say the sound is super clear, and I also appreciate that the controls are simple enough for them to use all on their own. These iCLEVER Kids wireless headphones would make an absolutely awesome Christmas gift. So if you're looking for a safe, durable, and cute set of headphones for kids, definitely check out the iCLEVER Kids wireless headphones. I will link them below if you want to look into it a little bit more. I will also have a promo code. Use BESTKIDS10 at checkout to save. And thank you so much to iCLEVER for sponsoring this portion of today's video. I wanted to share how my process is when I decorate. I start with the easiest portion of the room. So maybe you already have an idea of what you want to do. Start there, because a lot of the times once you start in that area, the rest will kind of fall into place and you'll kind of get those creative juices flowing. So at least that's how I operate. I have been on Pinterest and I've been saving things that have caught my eye. Maybe just, even if it was just a portion of that picture, let's say like my shelving. I've been scrolling a lot on Pinterest getting ideas, because it can get overwhelming once you pull out all those bins and see all that stuff. It's almost like, where do I put it? Where do I start? So that is just like a little something that I've done the last few years that kind of gives me a launch point on where to start and what to do with the space. I already knew that I wanted to layer this star garland on top of my greenery garland. I've seen this around. Again, I saw a beautiful example over on Pinterest and I loved it. I feel like it just added a little bit of like whimsical fun. And these star garlands, I feel like you can use throughout the year for other seasons as well. So this would be really nice for like New Year's, or even like, 4th of July, stuff like that. It's not just for Christmas. They were a little on the pricier side. If you guys want me to link anything, just let me know down below. I don't want to just like link all the things and overwhelm you guys. But let me know if there's something I'm using in this video that you guys would like a link to, and I will be more than happy to get that over to you. But the greenery garland is from Hobby Lobby. The gold star garland is from Amazon. The stockings are also from Amazon. I want to say the stocking hangers I'm using were from Walmart a few years ago. I wish I remembered where the bells were from. I know that I mentioned that already, but I feel like bells are pretty popular. You can find them anywhere. Then obviously like the fairy lights you can pick up, Walmart, Target for just a few dollars. This Santa is the star of the show. I got him at Home Depot 2 or 3 Christmases ago. I think this is my 3rd year using him. He's from Home Depot, and you guys, he was like $50, and he's a 5-foot Santa. He's giving Ralph Lauren. Look at the teddy bear. He is just absolutely stunning. I put him out every single year. This Merry Christmas rug I've had for years. I want to say I got this at Marshall's a handful of Christmases ago. This stool is new this year, and it is from Ross, and it is amazing, and it was $24.99. We will see if Santa stays in that spot. I love how the mantle came together. The whole fireplace situation came together. So cute. Santa could be by the tree. I could use him on my porch, or, right here by the fireplace. I feel like the fireplace or the tree, he is Santa after all. So the fireplace and the Christmas tree make a lot of sense to use him, but he's just so versatile. But I think for now, I'll go ahead and keep him here by the fireplace. And you guys, I was so excited about these pillows this year. They were giving like nostalgic Christmas, just like those stockings. Definitely something that would have been in my house growing up. As a kid, I'm just all about the needlepoint this year. And I found those gorgeous Santa pillows you see here at Home Goods. They were $29.99 a piece, and they did have different designs, but I don't decorate with a lot of blues for Christmas, and some of them had a lot of like threaded blues throughout the pillow. So I ended up going with these, and I absolutely love them. These are definitely going to be a staple piece that I use every single year. I will fill you guys in on the little dog you see here in just a second, but I want your opinion on these throw blankets. I have option 1 here, which is like very traditional red and green, very Ralph Lauren Christmas, or just really traditional Christmas. You guys, Ralph Lauren is really just like a classy traditional Christmas, but we'll go with the Ralph Lauren theme that everyone is calling it. Or I have option 2. It's this white and green, very plaid blanket, just like the first, just a little bit more neutral. And I feel like the red pops against it a little better. So I'm leaning towards this one, but you guys are the experts here. Let me know, do you like option 1 blanket or option 2 blanket?
Hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows in the rain.
Okay, so the coffee table. I got a new coffee table, you guys. I loved this one, but the height of the table and the size of my dogs, as you can see, they would spill our drinks on this table all the time with their tails. And it's been staining up this light carpet that I have, and I was sad to see it go, but I listed it on Facebook Marketplace and sold it, and I had ordered a new one, and you guys will see it by the end of this video. It came super early. It wasn't supposed to be here for a few more days, and it showed up as I was filming. So we will actually end up redecorating this table, so make sure you guys stick around. But I just love this simple little vignette I put together here with a little nutcracker and the colorful ornaments and the gold bowl and the faux berries. And I mean, you have to have a festive Christmas candle, right? So I went ahead and put this together, and I absolutely love it. And then I actually love it even more when the new table comes. Very excited to share that with you guys. I also totally forget that I bought these candles. These were actually my very first Christmas purchase for this year. They're from Hobby Lobby. I want to say they were originally $19.99 for 2, but they were 50% off. So they're just these sweet little LED candles that just give a really beautiful, classy, wintry look to the fireplace. Swapping out artwork is such a simple way to make your house feel completely different, especially for changing seasons. You all probably have seen this piece of artwork. It was viral this year from Hobby Lobby, and I was lucky enough to get my hands on it. I was also looking for the one that had like a Christmas tree with like snow dusting and it lit up. I was not able to get my hands on that one, but this one was my top choice anyways. So I went ahead and just swapped out the artwork that was here on this wall. I also think that this specific piece of artwork would be beautiful, like leaned up against a wall, like on a table or something like that, or like on shelving. I think it would also be really beautiful. But this is your annual reminder to fluff that tree. I know that it's tedious. I know that it's boring. I was even putting it off. My tree's been up for days, and I'm just now getting around to fluffing it, and I will continue to fluff it. But I went ahead and took a few minutes. Use gloves. I'm telling you, it will save your hands. But do not skip fluffing your tree if you have an artificial one. It makes a world of a difference.
On this special night, and here we are in the car on our way back home.
So this console table is usually under the front window where the Christmas tree is, but I went ahead and moved it over here behind the sofa just for the season while the tree is out, and then I will put it back come the end of the season. But I actually really like having it right here. It's just adds like a little extra decorative element to the room, and it's fun to have a surface right here to decorate for Christmas. So I'm just putting out some of my wintry Christmassy stems. I went with like the deeper reds this year and not like the fire engine red, like classic Christmas reds. I just wanted it to be more calming and I didn't want to be overwhelmed. And I picked up the berries you see here in this vase from Hobby Lobby, and then the faux Christmas branches, I believe were Threshold from Target maybe last year or the year before, and they were only $5 a stem, and they're very real looking. So I just mixed those together in this travertine vase that I have, then put some stacked books with a candle, and this reindeer who is giving Pottery Barn, he was $7.99 from Ross. And just to balance out some reds, I went ahead and added a red bow. The velvet ribbon you just saw me show you guys, I got on Amazon this year, and I wanted to use it on him, but it was just too thick and he was just too small. So I have a bunch of these little red bows, which I may be swapping these out. I bought some other ribbon for my tree and I want that to be used as priority. So I may come swap out a few of these bows after I decorate the tree to see if I have anything extra. But I think that console table, I cannot talk. I just drank an espresso and I feel like my brain is working faster than my mouth. But I may come and swap out some of the red bows you're seeing me use today, minus these, which I will tell you guys about them in a second, but I kind of stumbled upon them and I knew I had to have them for this candelabra here in my shelving. They're absolute perfection. I wish the red was a little bit of a different color. They only came in one color. And I just feel like they add that sweet, simple Christmas touch to like any candlesticks, and you could probably use these in a variety of different ways, but love how those came out. Again, let me know if you want me to link. Coffee table showed up. This is Juan Carlos Patron, aka Tequila. We call him Tequila. He belongs to my mother-in-law, and I am babysitting him while she is on a cruise. I've had him for over a week and we have him for a few more days, and he's been so fun to have. All the dogs get along so well, and he's been just like such a joy to have around. He's such a sweet little guy. He is older. I think he's like 13 or 14, and he's a little applehead chihuahua. So you're going to see him throughout this video, maybe in my next one. I'm not sure. It depends when I get to filming, but we did not get a new dog. I am just puppy sitting for my mother-in-law while she enjoys a much needed cruise. These shelves will forever throw me for a loop. I thought when we added the arches and kind of closed them off a little bit, it would make it easier. And I guess it did in a way, but I still struggle. And I love some of the things we did and I hate some of the things that we did. So I'll probably be taking all this down if I'm being honest with you and starting over. In the moment, I thought that I liked it, but editing this back, I just, as a whole, I don't like it. I probably should have done the shelving a little earlier when I was feeling a little bit more creative, but we've been decorating, in real time for quite a while now. I know this is edited down to a few minutes, but in real time, I've been decorating. Like, this took me hours and hours. So I'll probably come back with a fresh eye and reattempt this. So don't judge me too hard on what you're watching right now, but I just want to keep it real, and it's okay to go back and redo things. that is decorating for you. It's just how it works. So it is what it is. So here's what I had put together this day, but stay tuned for an upcoming video for updated version. It's a mix of new artwork from Target this year to stuff that I've collected over the years. And I was just trying to like balance everything out, and I failed miserably. I love this woven sleigh. I did get this new this year from Home Goods, and I think it was $19.99. And then these faux branches you're seeing here with the red berries and the greenery, those are also new from Home Goods this year, and they came with 5 stems for $19.99. So I feel like $5 a stem that look so realistic like this is such a good deal. So I definitely grabbed those. And I figured, why not take some greenery and like lay it in this sleigh, and then I can add something to it, like these bells I got for $7.99 each, which apparently one of them is broken. It's missing the little doodad that makes it ring in the middle. I didn't realize it when I bought it. I am so bummed, but not that we're going to be ringing them anyways. They're more decorative, but it was just kind of like a bummer to notice while I was decorating. But I thought, oh, these would be really pretty to put in here, but it just like hid the bells too much. So I have this wooden snowflake that I just kind of pulled from my Christmas bins and decided to display these bells more like this. And this shelf, I actually like how this little piece of my 50 billion shelves came out. I think it looks really pretty. But all the others I'm not happy with. I am my own worst critic, but you guys know what I mean. I love how that part came out. It's just not balanced with everything else. So I think it looks really pretty. The artwork from Target this year with the red bow, and the wreath has the red bow on it, and it just complements just so well, using them together, kind of layering those pieces of artwork. Then using those little candlestick wreaths here in the shelving, again, pulling those pops of red and complementing the candles that we decorated below, just kind of using it throughout the shelves. It's all about balance and just seeing what works. I was kind of starting to get burnt out at this point. I was in a sweater. I was starting to get a little warm, but I'm over here trying to be festive, so we kept it on. But it's just one of those things. Sometimes you have to take a minute and come back to it, and that's okay. I have a lot more Christmas content coming, so we can address it later. So here is what we accomplished today. This is day 1 of decorating for Christmas. And I feel like I got a lot done. I really did. Am I convinced on it? No. My shelves always give me a hard time. There's things I love about my shelves, and then there's things that I already know I'm going to change, so you guys will stick around for that. But I do love how this console table came out. I think this came out so beautiful. And if you guys haven't noticed, this is usually under the window where the tree is. So just temporarily, we moved it here behind the sofa. And I really do love how this came out. It looks really nice. And love the sofa as well. It kept it very simple with just the pillows. Boston's napping with all his toys. I really do love how the coffee table came out as well, which you guys saw. The new coffee table arrived. Of course, my husband got called into work, so I don't know if I should attempt that on my own or not, but hey, I've done things like that before, so you never know if I get up the courage to do it. Love the mantle. I think it came out so nice. I love things about my shelving. Like, I love that how that came out. I don't mind this. I don't mind the reindeer. The basket is always there. It's full of like my cords and my work stuff, so that's gonna stay. I do not care for these sections. I think that came out really pretty, but it's just not balanced. Maybe that's what it is. So I'll have to fiddle with that probably off camera, and in my next decorating video, I can show you guys what I came up with. We did not get to the entryway. I feel like I'm just running out of steam, and I feel like when you run out of steam, you kind of lose some creativity. So kind of have an idea what I want to do over there, but I'm just not going to do it right now. I love this piece of artwork right here. I feel like it came out so pretty. We will get to the tree. I'll show you guys like when it's decorated and stuff, because we're gonna do it as a family. But I love how like parts of these shelves came out. I think it did look really nice. These are one of my favorite additions this year. I just love these. They're off of Amazon. I kind of stumbled upon them on accident, really. Like I said, all this came together so nice. We got Santa. I didn't get to the bar cart, and I kind of wanted to get to this area. And then obviously like we haven't done the kitchen or anything, but that was gonna be in a separate video. Anyways, we got Tequila walking around, and then the puppies are snoozing. So that's what we got accomplished today. Tequila and I wanted to thank you for watching today's video, and if you guys made it this far, drop a Christmas tree emoji down below in the comments. We appreciate you so much. Here is the new coffee table. It is looking a little lighter on camera, but it is like a natural wood tone, and it does come in 2 different colors. It also opens up with storage in the middle, which I will show you guys in a second. I'm actually editing on this right now, so I love that it's kind of like dual function. I also wanted to remind you guys to check out the iCLEVER kids headphones. I will have a link below in the description box, and make sure you use my code BESTKIDS10 at checkout to save, and I'll see you guys next time in a brand new video. Bye friends.
Hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go out.